In the Army, a 5-star general can't possibly spend time training every private, and a private doesn't have the skills and training to train a lieutenant. At the same time, a career soldier shouldn't expect to remain a private for a lifetime. Through training and experience, soldiers work up through the ranks to take on more responsibility and gain notoriety. In the Church of Jesus Christ, disciples should also expect to learn, grow, and learn to train others so that we can take on more responsibility. But unlike the military, the more mature and skilled a disciple of Jesus becomes, the more that means servanthood and humility as they serve those with the greatest needs. As participants grow in faith, they will find their tasks changing to reflect that growth. In DiscipleQuest, disciples begin as trainees. A trainee works with a mentor and other trainees to learn what it means to be a disciple of Jesus Christ and begin to put that into practice in their lives. The mentor helps them through the process by training and modeling, and they decide together how to best accomplish the goals of each of the missions on which they will embark together. Trainees under age 18 should ideally have same-sex mentors so they have a model in Christian manhood or womanhood to follow, although this may not always be possible, especially in the early years of implementation. The trainee completes 9 primary missions, all of which involve several steps, before moving on to the next level, Apprentice. Apprentices work with mentors to learn how to be a mentor while continuing their own growth with assistance from the mentor. The apprentice level is a time of transition, where the student learns to become a teacher, first watching the mentor while the mentor leads, then leading with the assistance of the mentor, and finally leading with the supervision and encouragement of the mentor. After completing training and a final challenge, the apprentice becomes a mentor. As should be apparent from the previous 2 levels, mentors train trainees to become apprentices, and apprentices to become mentors. Mentors also continue with their own spiritual growth, but their own training gets directed by personal interests and group participation with other mentors. Mentors can dig deeper into one of the primary missions or choose to focus on a side quest, additional skills and disciplines beyond the scope of the primary missions that can be used to serve the kingdom. After leading several trainees and apprentices to the next level and other individualized spiritual growth goals, a mentor can complete a final challenge and advance to the highest level, Specialist. Specialists are mentors who, besides their broad knowledge of the primary missions and ability to train in those, have specific training in a particular field and can offer additional leadership to those who need help and training in their field of expertise. Specialists continue to mentor trainees and apprentices as they offer additional training to other mentors. DiscipleQuest also includes levels for those who've already had some training, whether in a traditional Lutheran confirmation class or in a Christian church with different beliefs or practices. Those already confirmed through a traditional confirmation class are considered seasoned veterans. They may choose to start fresh as a trainee and thus get a deeper and more personalized training experience than they likely had in the past, developing into full apprentices, or they can choose to become honorary apprentices. Honorary apprentices grow through working with a mentor, filling in any personal gaps along the way through the mentor-apprentice relationship. Because it's not included in most traditional confirmation classes, seasoned veterans will at least need to complete the vision and missional outreach missions to gain honorary apprentice level. The victory is sure, and the gates of hell cannot stand against God's church in action. Shine your light and raise your sword. Your training begins now.